You desire to speak English fluently, but sometimes it gets a bit frustrating because you don't know what to do. Well, this lesson is for you, my friend, because in this lesson, I'm going to teach you 9 daily practices. That's right, 9 that you can start doing right now to improve your English fluency. Are you ready? Let's jump right in. The first daily practice, which I want you to pay close attention to, is to describe something in your home. You heard me right. Describe something in your home. Look around your house. Look around your apartment, wherever you live right now, and I want you to pick something in your home. Each day, this is a daily practice, and you're going to try to describe that thing. You might choose a fan, you might choose your toothbrush. Whatever you choose, your goal is to describe that thing. You can set a timer on your phone to see how long you can describe that thing. Now, the question you're probably asking is, Sir, why is this such an important daily practice? Here's the very first reason why this is so important and why you must do it daily. The first reason is that this will enhance your vocabulary related to everyday objects. Think about it. As you start, let's say you pick up your toothbrush and you want to describe it, but all of a sudden, only words from your native tongue, only words from your mother language are coming to mind. So, you'll naturally go to your phone, your computer, your tablet, or your dictionary to try to find out the word in English. Again, this will enhance your vocabulary. Yes, it's a simple item, but to speak about it, you need to use various vocabulary words. Here's the second reason why this is such an important daily practice. This will boost your confidence in speaking about familiar topics. I have worked with thousands upon thousands of English learners, and many times the issue is confidence. The person feels like, I'm not good enough, or the person feels like, I don't know enough. Well, when you do this daily, as you walk around your home, you'll realize, I can describe that. I can talk about that. And all of a sudden, your shoulders will go back a bit. You'll start smiling a bit because you'll realize your English fluency is improving. The third reason why this is so important is that it improves your ability to describe details and specifics. You're giving details about objects that seem so simple. But English fluency is all about being able to express yourself about simple things and complex things. So the first daily practice is, once again, to describe something in your home. Now, these daily practices are going to be simple to implement. They are powerful, and they will affect your English fluency so much. So, let's move on now to the second daily practice. Here's the second daily practice. Describe someone you know. That's right. Are you noticing that we're using things that are related to you? Things in your home, people you know. Again, the second daily practice is to describe someone you know. I want you to think about your favorite person in the world, your best friend, your mom, your dad, your sibling, whoever that might be, your spouse. Describe that person. Talk about them. Maybe it's your children, whoever you want to describe. This is a daily practice. Today, my mom. Tomorrow, my boyfriend. The next day, my dad. Continuing on each day, describing a different person. Now, why is this daily practice so important and so powerful? Here we go. I want us to look at the reasons why this is so powerful. The first reason is this. It develops your vocabulary and phrases related to people and relationships. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. English fluency is all about your ability to express yourself about simple things and complex things. So when you try to describe your family member or your friend, all of a sudden, all these ideas come into your mind, right? Because you enjoy spending time with the individual that you're describing on that day. But now you want to figure out, wait a minute, how do I describe how this person makes me feel? That will inevitably lead you to learn new vocabulary and new phrases. What about this second reason right here? It encourages you to use descriptive language and adjectives. Remember, we are trying to help you, my friend, speak English more fluently. So when you spend time trying to describe someone you know, you'll figure out new ways of describing them. You'll figure out how to use all this English that you have in your database to describe this individual. Again, a daily practice. And what about this reason right here? It helps you practice sentence structure and grammar. You're probably saying, "Sir, I thought you didn't talk about grammar." Oh, my friend, listen. I don't directly teach you grammar. However, I can give you methods, tips, tricks, and techniques that will help your grammar improve, just like this one. So again, the second daily practice, describing someone you know, actually will help you practice sentence structure and grammar. You desire to put into words how this person makes you feel, the time that you spend with them. Again, the second daily practice is to describe someone you know. Listen, I know that there are times when you feel alone. You feel like it's hard to improve your English fluency because you don't live in an English-speaking country or you don't have English-speaking friends. The list goes on. These daily practices, even if you're not surrounded by people who speak English, will still help you. So daily practice number 2, describe someone you know. Here is the third daily practice. I want you to tell a story about something that happened the day before. Very important, something that happened the day before. Now you know, at the end of every lesson, or maybe you don't, if it's your first time here, at the end of every lesson, I tell a story for story time. Hey, I said, it's story time. So at the end of every lesson, I tell you a story, right? You get to know me more. You get to understand my life a bit more. I want you to start doing this daily, man. This is going to improve your English fluency so much. So here's the practice again. Tell a story about something that happened the day before. And why is it so important for you to tell a story about something that happened the day before? Because it's something that you experienced. It's still in your mind. You're not making up a story. It allows you to review your day, the day before, right? And remember those things that happened. This is going to transform your English fluency. Here are the 3 main reasons why this is so important. The first reason is it strengthens your narrative skills and past tense usage. Again, the grammar piece is coming in, right? This will help you improve your grammar, speaking about the past tense and also your narrative skills. In other words, helping you learn how to tell a story. I remember very clearly being in South Korea. I had many students, and I had students that were in the intermediate and also the advanced levels. Extremely intelligent. They understood English. They knew lots of words and lots of phrases. But sometimes when I would ask them a question that required them to tell me a story, they would stop. They didn't know how to put things together to make a story. Now I taught them over time how to do this, but this is why this daily practice is so important. You have to work on your narrative skills. English fluency is all about explaining simple things and complex things, but in an interesting way. That's the key, telling stories. That's why you enjoy the story time so much, right? Your brain kind of gets in the moment, right? And you're seeing what the person is talking about. You need to develop this skill. The second reason why this daily practice is so important is that it encourages you to recall memories and structure your storytelling. Man, I love it when my students that are start telling stories. I can see the light in their eyes. I can see those listening, my other students listening to their stories, and they're fully engaged. This is what English fluency is all about, explaining simple things and complex things in an interesting way. Here's the third reason why this is so important. It enhances your ability to connect events and details coherently. Many times, as an English learner, you learn words, you learn expressions, you learn phrases, but you're not necessarily sure how to connect the dots or how to use them in certain conversations. Doing this daily practice of telling a story about something that happened the day before, my friend, is going to enhance your English fluency and help you connect events. Here is daily practice number 4. Find a news article, a blog post, or a social media post and give your opinion about the topic. We're living in an age where technology can be found everywhere. You have a cell phone, you have a tablet, you have a computer, you have so many different tech devices, things that you can use. Go online, find an article, find a blog, find a social media post, and give your opinion on the topic. You can give your opinion by speaking to someone else. You can look in the mirror and talk to yourself. You can record a video of yourself giving your opinion, or you can just write it down. But you need to find something that is connected to your interests, something that you are interested in. Find a news article, a blog post, or a social media post, and give your opinion about the topic. Now, why is this daily practice so important? Here we go. The first reason is it enhances your critical thinking skills in English. You're probably thinking, "Sir, I didn't know that English fluency was connected to critical thinking." Yes, my friend, it is. You see, when you find a news article, a blog post, or a social media post, you read it, you watch it, and then you have to start processing the information. And processing is thinking about the information, analyzing what the person is talking about. This is what English fluency is all about. Analyzing, processing, figuring out, okay, what is my response to this piece of information? That's why this is so important. The second reason why this daily practice is so important is it allows you to practice expressing your views and opinions. Listen, you don't want to be that person who gets in a conversation and just listens and never responds, right? Now, you might be shy. I understand that. But you need to also know how to express your views and opinions when asked a question. When someone says, "Hey, what do you think about this?" you need to be able to respond. This daily practice will help you do just that. And here's the third reason why this is so important. It helps you stay informed about current events while improving your language skills. English fluency, one of the key aspects of English fluency, is being able to connect with other people about what's going on. Imagine getting into a conversation with a coworker and they say, "Hey, did you see what happened in the news last night?" And you're like, "No, I didn't. I don't know." You want to be in the know, right? Find something that's happening in the news in a blog post or on social media, read it, watch it, and then give your opinion about it. So once again, this daily practice is going to help you. Let's move on to the next daily practice. Here we go. Daily practice number 5. Now I want you to think about this one because it's very important. Daily practice number 5 is this. Watch a short video and summarize its content. Now don't just sit down and watch a 2-hour movie. No. I want you to watch a short video, and then I want you to summarize its content. You may even choose a short video from my YouTube channel. Hey, you can choose one of my videos and say, okay, sir, after watching this video, I understand these three things, and you summarize the content of the video. Why is this so important? Let's look at the reasons why this daily practice will help you improve your English fluency. The first reason is it enhances your listening comprehension skills. You see, English fluency is all about speaking, right? But also you have to understand the other person. It requires you to use all of your English skills: listening, speaking, reading, writing. When you do this daily practice, it will enhance your listening comprehension skills. As you watch the video, you'll be able to see what's happening, hear what's happening, and then you'll be able to summarize what you understood. The second reason is it develops your ability to identify key points in ideas. There is a difference between individuals who are intermediate and advanced, and many times that difference is the ability to summarize the key points and ideas. You see, someone at an intermediate level can still understand information, but when they're asked to tell the key points and ideas, they may struggle. Someone at an advanced level can say, oh yeah, I know exactly what the main idea is, and they can tell you those key points and ideas. But I want you to get to an even higher level. Doing this daily practice will help you get there. The third reason is it improves your ability to convey information concisely. You see, in English, you need to be able to speak clearly and concisely. When you're able to summarize the information that you've received from a short video, it helps you do just that: speak concisely. Now here's the next daily practice. Listen to a podcast or audiobook and practice shadowing the speaker. I love shadowing, and I know that many of my students who have practiced shadowing, oh man, they have seen amazing results and amazing changes in their fluency. You need to listen to a podcast or an audiobook, and then I want you to shadow the speaker. Now I have a question. Do you know what shadowing is? No worries, I'll explain it to you. Shadowing is when you listen to an audio or something, and you repeat the audio right after the speaker. I always give this example. Remember when you were a kid, and you used to follow your mom or dad around the house trying to mimic them? Mommy, mommy, or daddy, daddy, and they'd say, stop doing that. That's what shadowing is. Now your parents didn't like it, but I guarantee you that when you do this shadowing practice, your English fluency is going to get better. You're mimicking, you're copying the native English speaker. When you shadow a native English speaker, you will sound more like a native English speaker, which is going to enhance your fluency. It's a powerful technique. Why is this daily practice so important? Here we go. The first reason, it helps you mimic native English pronunciation and intonation. You're probably saying, sir, I'm not sure what intonation is. No worries. Intonation refers to the pitch and the rise and fall of your voice when you're speaking. In English, this is very important. The tone that you use, the way that you sound when you speak, can determine how you are perceived. That's why this daily practice is so important. The second reason is it improves your speaking rhythm and natural flow. When you're shadowing, you're copying, you're following along with the person who's speaking, and that helps you learn how to speak more naturally. And the third reason is it enhances your ability to sound more fluent and natural when speaking. Listen, I know your goal is to speak English more fluently, and you want to sound natural when you speak. So, my friend, if you do this daily practice of shadowing, you're going to sound more fluent and natural. Here's the next daily practice. Write a short diary entry in English. Now, you probably don't keep a diary. No worries, no worries. I want you to start keeping one, but it's not going to be long. It's going to be a short diary entry. So what does that mean? I want you to grab a notebook, and at the end of your day, right before you go to bed, I want you to write a few sentences about how your day went. Write a short diary entry in English. Just a few sentences. Today I woke up late, I had to rush to work, and I almost missed the train. I got to work late, but my boss was kind to me. My lunch was great, and I came home. I relaxed and watched a little TV before going to bed. Something as simple as that. Why is this so important? Well, the first reason is this. It helps reinforce your daily practice of thinking in English. You need to start thinking in English, right? Doing this daily practice, writing a short diary entry, will help you think in English. It will help you reinforce that daily practice. The second reason is it improves your writing skills and sentence structure. Even if you only write 3 sentences, you're writing and you're going to improve those skills. And the third reason is it encourages you to reflect on your day and express your thoughts in English. You're going to be reflecting on your day and you're going to be expressing your thoughts in English. Here we go, we're almost finished. Let's move on to the next daily practice. The next daily practice is this. Read a short passage or a paragraph and summarize it in your own words. I want you to find a book. Find a magazine article, something. But I want you to read a short passage or a short paragraph, and then I want you to summarize it in your own words. You can even pick up a storybook. Many students around the world want to read Harry Potter. No worries. Pick up the book, read a short passage, and summarize it in your own words. Why is this daily practice so important? The first reason is it improves your reading comprehension and summarization skills. You need to be able to comprehend what you're reading, and then you need to summarize it in your own words to show that you understand. The second reason is it develops your ability to paraphrase and use synonyms. This is what summarizing is all about. Paraphrasing, using synonyms, and then saying it back in your own words. The third reason is it enhances your vocabulary and understanding of context. You need to understand the context of what you're reading. So do this daily practice. And finally, we're at daily practice number 9. Here we go. It's the final one. I want you to talk to yourself in English for a few minutes each day. Yes, I am encouraging you to talk to yourself. You might look in the mirror, or you might be getting ready to go to work or school. Just start talking to yourself. Maybe you're in your car or on the bus. Just start talking to yourself in English. Why is this daily practice so important? The first reason is it builds your confidence in speaking English. Remember, many times your struggle is related to confidence. You don't believe in yourself or your ability to speak English fluently. But when you talk to yourself, you get more comfortable hearing yourself speak English. The second reason is it allows you to practice speaking without any pressure. Listen, there's no pressure when you talk to yourself. Nobody's listening to you, and nobody's going to judge you. It's a safe environment. And finally, the third reason is it helps you internalize the language and improve your fluency. The more you talk to yourself, the more comfortable you'll get with the language, and it will help you improve your fluency. All right, my friend, those are the 9 daily practices that will help you speak English fluently. I hope that you start incorporating them into your daily routine. I guarantee that you'll see improvement in your English fluency if you do. Well, my friend, I'll talk to you next time.